Good evening. This is your Dungeon Master for the World of Hearthstone, Bilbo, bringing you December RPG Crate. Now, I just felt like I just did December RPG Crate, but it was November's, and it seemed to be, I don't know, late. I know I was sick, but I think I was just sick a week, not the whole month of November. So, got this here before the new year, knew this was coming. Um, so let's go ahead and open up December's crate. I know the theme is Dungeon Master, so I'm curious to see what's in here. For some reason, I don't know if it's just me, and I don't have any boxes to compare to, but I feel like RPG Crate box just shrank a little bit, which is fine. We'll see. I mean, it's still big enough to fit a book, which is great. And I also, this seems a little lighter than some of the last couple crates. But there's been some big books coming, in all fairness, RPG Crate. They've had some pretty big books, some great stuff from Frog God Games in the past. So let's take a look and see what's in here for us Dungeon Masters. So, and I did receive this the other day or so, a little paper there, wrapping paper here, holidays. And here we go. So, December 2017, crate number 17, To the Open Seas. So that's different. I thought this was going to be for the Dungeon Master, but I guess I'm, off. So, welcome to month 5 of our second season, Adventures on the Open Road. This month we take To the Open Seas, which is cool because I want to actually do a sort of pirate campaign just for a little bit, introducing a new campaign that I want to do, but that will be off for a while, I guess. Whether you be a buccaneer, freebooter, or captain of the Queen's Guard, you're sure to find adventure aplenty in this treasure chest. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here. So first off, a little different. So we got here a little bandana here. Oh, let me hold it upside, I guess maybe the right way. That's how you know that I don't cheat and look in here first. Because I don't. I open it right at then. And so here is Ruby Skull Pirate Bandana. Hoist the skull and declare yourself a pirate of the open seas. And this here is, cool bandana. I will probably just hang this from a curtain. I actually have a sort of a pirate bandana that one of my players gave me years ago, and it hangs on one of my curtains here in the dungeon. And so now I'll put this one on the other curtain, on the other window here. So that's cool. Next up here we have pirate coins, which I'm assuming is in this heavy felt bag here. One of these coins out here. Whoa. Show them there. So, about 8, 9, 10 coins. 10 different coins here. One's got a ship on here, 100, and an open chest. Muskets here. Probably better off showing here. Skull and swords. So pretty cool. Yeah, just a variety of coins. There's the muskets on that one. This here. It's a ship, the 100. And I think here we got bottle of rum. This gives better lighting. 25 here. The octopus. There we go. So pretty cool. The one thing I've done with coins is also use them as inspiration. My players are here at the table, which they might be tonight. Actually, after this video, we are playing our 4th episode of Shrine of Tomo-chan. And I have one of my players in town from out east or out west, depending on where he's traveling. For the holidays, so I'm sure he's coming over tonight, and which also may bring a couple other of my players tonight. So we'll see. But I like kind of giving those coins out as inspiration at the table to players, and then when they want to cash in on inspiration, or maybe I use it as a bump. Usually I use the coins as a bump. Gives them a +1 at any time before they make the roll. So I've been putting used to coins. I have you can see here, whole bag of coins and some chips, some readily handed, and I'll put those into play here maybe tonight. Next here is an effing cool mini, a couple of pirates. I'll take these out here. The Pirate's Life is the apex of adventure and risks rolled into one, and that is so true. I can tell you, I've had some fun years ago. It's been a while, but DM'd a pirate campaign with a swashbuckler, bard, and then a peg-legged gnome gnome thief. It was pretty comical. One of memorable campaigns years and years ago. Even the bad guy was very memorable. They still talk about that bad guy to this day. So here they are. So you have the pirate, little gnome, and the treasure chest there. So it's a female pirate, by the way, too. So always cool to get female figures. I know some of these companies are starting to produce more and more of them, which is really cool for the game. And then next, we have some bookmarks here, which are really cool. And usually these bookmarks will have some sort of tie-in with the adventure here. But I like them. I actually use these all the time now to hold placeholder in my book. In fact, I can show you a bit. Maybe not. It's maybe not sticking out. But hopefully it is. This will make me quite the liar. But we're going through the shrine. Let's see if I have a bookmarker in place. And I don't. See, now I'm calling myself a liar. But yeah, I do use these bookmarkers. I have them all around me. Here's one of the past ones. And I was probably sticking in the two Tales from the Yawning Portal, or this one. So I have them on each side. So I use these in different books. If I'm holding in place for a monster manual that I need to look at it later, quick reference, I have the bookmarker in there, or use them for books that I'm actually, fantasy novels that I might be reading. Next here is the Kraken and Crab Surprise. So these here are recipes on one side, and a quick one-shot adventure on the back. These are pretty cool. My grandson is planning on using these at school on Friday nights, as he's going to start dungeon mastering at school after school on Fridays. Pretty cool. 10-year-old taking the steps of his grandfather. So if you have young players or nieces or nephews, get them interested in the game. It will help. So here, this is giant crabs have giant, tasty legs, my friend. The best lure is a skinned chicken. Toss it in the water, tied to a rope. Feel a tug. Best be ready or steer. The best spots to go crabbing. So it's a quick little crabbing adventure here. And then the recipe here is Kraken meat, which of course you could just, in a sense, use crab meat. But they have legitimate recipes and for you to make. I haven't done any of them yet, but they're definitely each month in this new series has been pretty cool. And then a folder. Wow, oh wow, okay. So these are the 3 adventures here that they put out with the theme. So there's the 3 cards. These are also just one-shot adventures, and you can run them right in order. of each other. And these are for average 6-level characters, 24 levels. So the first one here is Pirate's Cove. How it begins. Characters, after a particularly rowdy night at a local inn, wake the next morning realizing they remember little of the drinking and what came afterwards. Worse still, they wake in a precautious situation, captured by pirates and stripped of their weapons and belongings. So Pirate's Cove here. And then there'll be a little map on the back. The next one here is the Anchor Head Cave. Characters are drugged, or I guess there's a couple different options here on how the characters, depending on they go through this, and continue on with that. And then here is Escape from Diem Island. There's the map on the back. I don't think I showed you a map on this one. So they're really cool. Once again, the same thing. My grandson has actually used a couple of these, DMing myself, my son, and a player or two of ours. So they're really quick, nice one-shot games for the evening. If you don't have nothing and you need something for the night, perfect. And yeah, then this folder here, it's pretty cool, and then has some cool pictures here that you could use. Pirate Island, Treasure Island, Diem Island, so it's part of this. So really, here they have a captain's log here on the side if you wanted to track anything, if you wanted to write in this. I would never do that myself, but some people do. And there are seafaring weapons in here. So it's cost like a hook, you have cutlass, rapier, great scimitar, medium ballista, and the damage and all that kind of stuff. So really cool, ties in with the adventure. You put these right on in here. Really like that. It's the first time they've actually had a folder with the adventures. I actually keep these in a folder of all of these adventures, and then I can just pull them out if I need them. And if I'm going to run a short one shot, but I usually don't. Mine are usually campaigns, but they're perfect for my grandson. Let me close this on up here. And the last but not least, let me show you this here. Razor Coast, Treasures from the Heart of the Razor by Frog God Games. So a little quick. Last month they had some adventures. I think it was like 7 adventures, maybe 10 adventures, I forget. But here, this here is The Black Spot by Gary McBride. An adventure of an extra-dimensional depravity for 4 to 6 5th-level characters. Explore the wreck of the Flying Fortune, a ship impaled on the exposed tip of an underwater mountain with a waterfall of gold coins spilling from her shattered hull. Unravel the mystery of her vanished crew, the bloodstains, the shredded decking. Discover a dank and gaping hole in the stone peak that pierces the fortune. Is it a natural opening or a tunnel crafted by arcane engines? It leads down, that much is clear, down inside a hollow underwater mountain, all the way to the ocean floor. And then there's another, so there's 2 adventures in here. The other one here is Sinful Whispers by Tom Noss, an adventure of rescue, redemption, and the ancient terrors of a forgotten age for 4 to 6 5th-level characters. From ruins where once great Pale trod in wreck and wrath, the temptations of an ageless evil speak after centuries of silence. Sinful Whisper is an adventure of supernatural and psychological horror set on a mysterious island grown verdant with time. Here the characters must overcome both their deepest fears and most base desires to combat a depravity so deep it survived the retribution of a goddess. So pretty cool. couple adventures here. And yeah, they do some really cool things. Just see here. There's a shipwreck right there. So, like I said, I really like the stuff that Fraud God Games puts out here. Crazy Monster. So supernatural, I'm sure. Kind of clockwork. Okay, so yep, it's a clockwork creature here, large fiend. So yeah, really cool. Just looking through here. Ship. Map of a ship there. So that is December's crate. And so we'll see. It's maybe January, the new year. Maybe that's the Dungeon Master crate. I might have just misread on a posting or an email that I got from Chris over at RPG Crate. That could be it just as well. So very cool. Once again, always impressed with what RPG Crate puts out. I always like the little adventures. Like I said, these really help my grandson as he's dipping his toe in dungeon mastering. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I need to actually get ready for tonight's adventure in the Shrine of Tomoe-chan. So if you're watching this live right now, or maybe a little bit once this gets posted, 7:30 Central Time, Wednesday nights on Twitch with Hearthrun. Just go to the Dungeons and Dragons. Go all the way down because we'll only have a couple of viewers. But come and watch us. Watch our game. It's pretty cool, especially if you're a dungeon master and you're thinking of doing the Shrine of Tomoe-chan. Come and take a look. With that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Remember, it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on. Happy gaming.